Hello, it is only me, 'tis I, 'tis thee. Takes a slug of tea. Alright, I've been cracking on with this. Finally squared it up. That's what I've got to remember to do. Try not to chase the colours. Chase the rainbow, as I call it. Oh dear. Whoops. Wow. Well, we've got snow. Woke up this morning and there was snow. Went to bed last night, nothing. It looked as if it had been too wet for snow to land. But somewhere in the night, snow came down and it stayed. So we've got a couple of inches of snow. And I didn't want to go out. But I'm going to have to go out tomorrow at some point. Oh no. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to go and get some shopping. Where did that go? Flung off somewhere. Oh well. Yeah. I don't know whether my wheels are going to make it in that snow or slush. It's going to be interesting. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get some delivery. God, it'll be back to like COVID days when we all had to get our shopping delivered. Supermarkets did well out of us then. Oh yes indeedy. I'd always try and get the £3.50 delivery, but that meant it's stupid times. But I didn't want to go up to I think there was one which went up to £8. So I'd blow that. I think it should have just been a one delivery, you know. Further you were away from the shop, from the store. Maybe not, because then that's a bit of a thing to those who don't live within close range of a store. But either way. It's a bit like when the masks, people were making masks and they were getting to killing on that. And yes, I could have, and some of us other girls could have done that too. But morally, we didn't feel it was right to do that when people were suffering. So we would make the masks and give them away for free. A lot of us, you know, would go for our fabric stashes or would be donated fabric from people. And then we would make the masks for free. We'd make the bags and the shoe bags and the uniform bags for the nurses up at the hospital in York. And yeah. And it wasn't as if, you know, a lot of us had a lot of time because that was it. We were, you know, at home. Yeah. But well. Yeah, I mean, at that stage when we were making them, that was when there was all this PPE hoo-ha going on. Like, couldn't, you know, there wasn't enough PPE to go around, and masks were ridiculous. If you wanted those, you know, those sort of blue paper type masks, you know, they were being sold for stupid prices, really ridiculous prices. As it was, some people were selling face masks for £10 and more, and you just sort of think, how could they, you know? But then, you know, they're all trying to make a living, aren't they? But yeah, a lot of us felt otherwise. Yeah, can't believe it's so many years ago now that we had all that. Crazy. And now it's just become more like, you know, another variation of flu. Which, to be honest, in my opinion, that's all it is, really. Yeah, it's a different strain of flu, but, you know, flu can kill. Look at the Spanish flu. That killed. Well, the so-called Spanish flu. They reckon it came from an American army camp, didn't they? Can't remember. Dixon or somewhere. I don't know. Fort Dixon or somewhere like that. But because Spain was neutral during the First World War, they didn't have a lockdown on the reporting, you know, so they could report whatever they wanted, and so they would report about this flu. That's why it became known as the Spanish flu, because even though Germany was suffering with it, as well as America and England and all the other people in the you know, participants of the war, they didn't want to let the other person know, the other side know that, you know, they were suffering. I mean, it was obvious they all knew secretly, but they didn't want to let it known externally to the extent. But yeah, you know, Spain was, I think they just got over their civil war, 1936 sort of. No, that was 36, wasn't it? So it wasn't the civil war then. No. Oh, yeah, so Spain. So it's been pretty unfortunate calling it Spanish flu when, you know, they didn't start it. They just were the first to report on it. But, well, such is history. Oh, where did that pea go? Do you know what? Some of these, I'm getting really annoyed with them. They're in there, and then all of a sudden you go and look again next, and there's no sign of it. Absolutely no sign of it. You just sort of think, for God's sakes, where did you go? Is your name Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come to? Where did you go? Where do you come? Cotton Eye Joe. Am I just going to put that in there? No, because that is, I bet that's, is that the one that went flying? Possibly. Let's just get him there. Right, this one is P. Please stop popping out, because this is just getting annoying now. You're behaving like a flipping budget painting, and that's not good. Oh, there it is. Just found it. So obviously, when I'd put one down in, decided to pick one up. had to sit down on the sofa and I did some knitting. And I was watching the television, watching Freeview. I was watching, what was I watching? Oh, Joe Kender. And there was something else before that as well. I can't remember. But it was blooming annoying in certain ways, because it's like the now we know why I don't like watching, you know, Freeview or anything like that, because you've got the blooming adverts, and I flipping hate adverts. I'm sorry, but I've even paid so I don't get adverts on YouTube. Mind you, if somebody puts them in their you know, their own kind of adverts in their or you know, puts adverts in their video, then you do end up watching those. But to not have, you know, 101 adverts that just sort of rumble on and rumble on, you just sort of think, oh God, it was nice. I think they should reward us for doing that by, you know, by, I don't know, giving us a button on the thing that if we press while an advert's done, it comes up with the adverts that were shown, and then we can click on the adverts to, you know, for the ones that say we said we watched, even though we watched them all, and then we could have got a voucher off. Now I think that'd be quite jolly. That could be quite nice, being rewarded for watching, you know, their adverts. Because let's face it, we're trying to watch the telly, we're trying to watch the thing. TV company are being rewarded by having the adverts on place. The advertisers are being rewarded because of people buying their stuff. What about us, the viewers? We're sat there at the will of the you know, the television company or whatever, the channel. You know, even if it meant that we would just get like, that'd be the one where a thing comes up, pops up with the adverts, and we click which ones we watched. There'd have to be a way that could prove that we watched it. Signed in, we'd have to sign in, and then we click which one we watch, and for each one that we watch we get so many points, and then when we get to X amount of points we can cash it in for a money off voucher for one of the companies that have been advertising. That'd be good. That'd be an incentive. Because you would still get people buying and not just saving up for the money off vouchers. But well, whew. The ends. Oh, that's looking nice, isn't it? Thought it'd be a bit more goldy, but well, we'll see. Oh God, I got to stop yawning. payday tomorrow. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right, let's go there. Bloody Aviva. The diet, you know, the diabetes 2, you know, milkshake, whatever thingamajig they're doing. Keep hassling me. I've apparently now got a warning. Oh, I've got a warning that I'll be kicked off if I don't start putting down my my figures, you know, that they want. But scales one's easy enough. That one, I step on them when I go and have a shower. So I could do that one. I'd be doing that with no problem. But the other is such a pain, and I don't know where the things are. I found them, and then I can't find them again. And so, yeah. But it's crazy because I've been nagging at them, asking them for since the end of November it was. Maybe earlier, actually. I think I reminded them at the end of November. I don't know. Either way. About... Oh, yeah. Can I be put on the refocus group? And they said, yes, I could. I could be put on the refocus group. And then what do? They ignored me. And they keep nagging me, saying, oh, it's my thingamajig. And then they're trying to guilt me by saying, you know, that, you know, we're the NHS, they're the ones that are missing out on it and everything else, and that we are costing the NHS. And I was thinking, hold on a cotton-picking minute, you useless bunch of wazzocks. You're the ones that are costing the NHS because, A, you don't listen to any of us. You don't support any of us like you're supposed to. There's no external help. You know, we can write in our journals to the cows come home, but you never bloody listen. You don't know what day we started the things on, even though it's apparently in your system. But, you know, you just send out, every Saturday you send out these, what's the word, bulk messages saying, you know, it's time to input your figures and everything else like that. And it's like, well, no. And then they turn around and say you're late, and it's like, it's Saturday, my figures aren't due until Tuesday. You've already had them for this Tuesday, for God's sakes. And you are beating your head against a brick wall. You ask them a question, and 3 weeks later, if you're lucky, you just get an automated reply, which basically says nothing about what you've asked them about. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then they turn around and say that we are the ones that are, no, bollocks, mate. Stop passing the buck on to us because, you know, yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at them because I think they're absolutely disgraceful, money-grabbing, thieving little bastards. It's not as if the NHS is not suffering enough already with what the government is doing to them. But now everybody and their bloody parrot can think, you know, company can think to, you know, screw them over. I'm sorry, but I think these sort of companies should be bloody well, you know, looked into, investigated, and if they've been proven to be slacking, then they need to pay in compensation to the NHS. You know, absolutely bloody ridiculous. No way. No way. Yep, I'm angry. Good old rant clears the air a bit, doesn't it? Well, it does for me. God, bloody bastards. Yes, I know I'm swearing. I do apologise, but I don't. I apologise to you, the listeners, but I don't to the wazzocks that are basically stealing from the NHS. think there should be a reporter do a piece on them, because this is just one of the companies that are screwing over the NHS and are being allowed to do so by no regulation from the NHS. I mean, where's the checking up? Where's the, you know, the backing up of like from the NHS who've agreed to this? You know, those big wigs up in bloody government. You know, absolutely disgraceful. Makes me sick. And breathe, and breathe. Right, do this. And this is for black pink. This is my black part. I've done the pink part with the rinky-dink panther, the pink panther. He says, ba-da-da-da. That one. So. I hope everybody's taking care this cold snap or wherever they are, and you know the weather's horrible where they are. Please take care. And if anybody's going through a health crisis at the minute, please take care and send you positive healing vibes your way. I hope that we can all support each other, you know, support the ones that are struggling at the minute with that. Oh, I hate that bottom bit where it all pulls at them. Gotta stop, not chase the rainbow. Right, once I've done this, I should be going over to TikTok to do a live. But nobody will know that really, because this would be for I can do a TikTok on live. I mean, I've done a couple on YouTube, but I haven't done it where I've had people as guests, because that is a whole other country, as they say. I'd have to get, some have Streambird, some have OBS or whatever it is, and I haven't got a clue about either. My thing with tech is definitely on a downward scale. I used to be able to do tech no problem, you know, program a DVD player, build computers, do DOS, all kinds of things. And now Oh my God. I can't. It just confuses me. I think I need to get another cup of tea in a bit. Right, well, that's that area done. Right, now we're on to the dark bit. Oh God, the dark side of the moon. Right. So, oh, hello. I've missed A and an arrow, so I'll go and do those now. One of these. Right. One. And now A. A brown. Don't want the brown one. Packs of 2. 1. 2 and 3. There we go. Right. Now, what are we going to do? Right, let's get all of them out that we need. We need the downs. We need the wireless. We need the side arrow. And, oh, look, we need... I'll do another couple of those. Ah, that might be... Oh, no, I don't know. This is one where I will chase the rainbow because it's only 3, she says. Yeah, I listen to my own words, don't I? Well, Dax drop yesterday. There was a couple that weren't too bad, but not enough for me to say, oh, yes, please. I quite like that unicorn one, but it was round, so forget that. And the other one I quite liked was the one which was like fantastical forest or whatever it was, and soul of the world. They're very bright, lots of bright colours. But that one, £95 or £90 or whatever it was. No, thank you. Absolutely ridiculous. I need a bit of black. Let's do the black ones first. Right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. God, it's only got 28 minutes. Why does it seem like I've been on here for hours? Good golly. That soup was yummy. I might have to go and have another bowl. Right. Oh dear. Leek and potato soup. It's just the right seasoning, I think. I put in a bit too much salt, Himalayan salt. so I had to add a little bit more pepper. That's all I did, and it worked out wonderfully. Well pleased. Oh, what's this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. There we go. Is that all those? Yes. That is nice. Right. Right, so that is all those. So what I'm now going to do is with these ones, I'm going to turn them upside down and I'm going to mix them up, and then I'm going to just pick one. Just because that one. Just to round it up a bit, because these colours are a little bit as it is. And I'm there thinking, I need some incentive to get me going on them. There we go. Oh. Has anybody got their holidays booked for this year? I don't do holidays. I ought to at some point. But I do like my own company. Don't think I could cope with, going on a coach trip with a load of other people. So I couldn't do one of the centre's trips. Besides, last time I went on one of those, I was 16. And I still feel like I'm way too young to go on an old people's coach trip. Oh, bugger. Did a little bit extra slip sliding, didn't it? Oh, hate it when it does that as well. I need to, what's the word? Need to get that tape in at the bottom again. Had a weird dream last night. I had a car and I took it to the garage and I said, just find out, I asked them, was this supposed to go there because it didn't fit a bit in the engine, and they said no. And then they said, hold on, this was a guy I spoke to. Then next minute I had this woman mechanic and she was just working on it and she was mending it and making it all smooth and everything else like that. And I said, oh, you're supposed to just tell me how much it was going to be. so then I could just say whether I wanted it done or not. And she goes, oh, well, it's too late now. And I says, oh, well, how much is it going to be? She never told me how much it was going to be. And in the end, I found out, and it's something like 600 and something other pounds, and it wasn't even finished. I'd have had to have taken it back. First off, they said 200, and then they said 600. And I'm there thinking, oh my God. And I said, but I haven't got the money. We've come back from a trip. I said, I just haven't got the money. That's why I wanted to know firsthand. And one of the people we were travelling with was somebody I knew from ages back who did have the money. And they got him to pay. I asked him if he'd pay, and I'd pay him back. And he came out and he said, it's all right, don't worry about it. And yeah, but I was to pay him back. He says, don't worry about them. Because I said, oh my God, I feel so embarrassed for having to, you know, do this. But they weren't supposed to have gone ahead with it. And he went, don't worry about that. And he says, get back to me when you can. Which was nice. So unlike the person that I used to know. But well, yeah, so I'd like to quite know what that was telling me. An unexpected bill is going to come in. Sounds about right. Oh well. We'll cross that bridge when it happens. But it's weird because I've been at that garage again in my dreams. And there used to be a thing on the wall which supplied the electricity. I had to switch this pump thing over and pull down on this chain and onto a petrol pump it was, and pull it down, and that would turn the electric box on. And so we'd have electric in this sort of building behind. And it's very weird. Then I was being asked why I chose this room to go, this specific room to go into, to check. They said, right, if you've got this, which room in the house would you go and check it in? And people were saying, oh, well, you know, go and do this, we'll go and do that. And I said, I don't know why, but I said the bathroom. I said, I go to the bathroom. And they said, why? And I said, well, usually bathrooms, you know, have got a lot of tiles, and the tiles were reflective of white, so I could, you know, see a little bit brighter. I don't know why, but that was apparently the right answer. God knows why, because not all bathrooms are like that, and why the bathroom, I don't know. So yeah. To hunt out my dream dictionary. Very strange. Wow. It's another eye. Oh, well, do you know what? That dot, I've done it. I've covered it up with a wireless one. I think we're going to have another sip of soup in a bit, or might have a cheese sandwich. And we'll call it quits at that. Oh yeah, 5 o'clock. Yes. You can say 5 o'clock and all's well. Oh my God, I caught a bit of The Sound of Music yesterday on usually I've seen that at Easter, not at Christmas time, but I missed the bit that I quite liked, which was a shame. I missed the bit when they were dancing and Captain Von Trapp and what's her face, Maria, and Maria realises that she's basically fallen for him, and she goes red faced while she's doing the dance. Yes. I mean, the Von Trapps were, Maria was really screwed out of a lot of money on that one. This is MGM or whatever the picture. They basically stole a lot of the rights. Sold it from her, bought it from her for silly amounts, and they knew it, and they, you know, no morals. So everybody seemed to think that they were loaded after that, but they weren't. And half of the story was wrong anyway. But of course they had to glitz it up a bit, didn't they, for cinema. Oh, I hate it when my doesn't quite get right in the centre to pick them up. Because I think my stomach is about to gurgle again. I need food. I think I'll do some mock pizza actually. To do mock pizza, it's bread. You toast one side of it, and then on the other side you put a bit of what's it called, tomato puree, and then you grate cheese over the top of it, and you can put toppings on, but I won't be because I haven't got any. Yeah. Do you know what I think now? Bloody stuff. Special fried rice, not the special fried rice, the pork's fried rice thing that I had the other day. I think that's finally leaving my system. Oh my God, I feel terrible over it. I feel as if I'm full of toxin. done all these. One down there. And those two. Oh, and one there. Right. Let's go on to this bit. Right. Four. Mm-hmm. Go quiet now, don't I? Oh, what have I picked up? I picked up one of those. Where was it from? We don't know. Put in there. Ah, there it went. Yep, I'm going quiet because my mind is wandering now. Now I'm doing this bit of boring bit. Thinking, what am I going to do next? Sit down and watch a bit of telly? Or possibly do a live on TikTok. I don't know. God, there's a lot of these symbols in this part of the da 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 da. Looking from the window above, I see a story of love. Can you hear them? Came back only yesterday. Then I go into Strawberry Fields. So sorry for, is it Fergal Sharkey or whatever it is? No, it's not Fergal Sharkey. It's Flying Pickets. Better. Oh, Oh, come on. Hurry up. Oh, dearie dear. Oh, shit. I mean, ooh, sugar. There's a lot round here. Let's do the twos. Oh, wow. Kids go back to school on Monday, I think. God help them in this weather. Mind you, kids, they kind of like it, don't they? Oh my word, I'm just going to go on to this one. I can get a little bit quicker. What would everybody's secret powers be? We thought about this. I thought my secret power I would love would be to be able to speak any language I wanted to, read it, write it, etc. I think that would be absolutely wonderful. I would love to do that. Yep. Have I got them all? Yes. So I've got all that. Yeah. I know I could do all kinds of things. I could have the power of healing. But I thought about that and everybody would be after you. I don't think I could cope with the stress. Oh, look, I've missed one. Oh, well, guess what? It's getting this colour. There's that one. Final two colours, and then we will be stopping. We have an arrow. So we have the arrow sideways. do all the big ones, shall we first? The 4s, the 5s and the 6s. Okay. Do it like that. Golly, nearly done them in this section, then it's that section, then it's that section, then it's there, and then it's there. And then I go and completely change it, don't I? Because that is how I rock and roll. One there. One there. Right, that's all ones there. There we go. Oh dear. My tummy is definitely Windy Miller today. I feel as if it's building up for a big battle. Oh. No, Christmas is over. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer can go home. I don't know what happened there. Everything went a bit dong wrong. Oh, where did I drop that one? There. Four. Oh, great. Trying to get one off and I end up pulling all the ones that I didn't want off. Pretty typical. so quiet. God, you can hear the slush on the roads as the cars go past. Just hope it didn't freeze underneath, so you've got the ice underneath. I hope my son and my daughter and her husband all drive carefully. Oh dear. This one is definitely going to take some time, I think. I'm not sure I'll get it all finished by the end of January. But it doesn't matter if we don't. I've decided I'm not going to burn myself out doing diamond paintings, because that defeats the object of doing diamond painting, doesn't it? It's supposed to be relaxing. I need a 4. Go. Right, now let's do these, the ones. Yeah, this nib is amazing. Two. Oh, that one there. Now, have I got them all? Yes. Right, yes, it's all... I don't know what I've done with the roller. Not the Rolls Royce, me roller. Me brayer. Ah, that one doesn't go there. That goes there, that goes there. All right, let's just do all these big ones first. Yes. I like the filling in, you know, these last lot of ones because they just make I don't know why I'm getting clobbered by Dreamer Designs. I don't shop from Dreamer Designs. Not anymore. Ow, bugger. We all saw that go flying, didn't we? Where did it go? I don't know. Went somewhere. Oh, which your best bit of the painting? Is it the start, the finish? Do you like confetti? Or silence. I do apologise. Oh dear, get in. It's all these little twos. All right, I'll leave the ones for oh God, look at that, it all went funny. Four. Got it. To buckle my shoe. 3. 4. Knock at the door. 2, 4. 2. Oh, I can't wait to get back onto my cross stitch conversions. Yeah, I'll get back onto Mr. Yi. Then I can start my sexy wangy, well not start, do a bit more to my sexy wangy bow. Wow, sweetie. Let's back upside down. Oh God, don't just hate it when it's sort of one falls at an angle and it just then won't click in. You can feel it not doing what it's supposed to do. 3, 2, Hugh. Thought I did that one. Ollie McGrew. Cuthbert. Dibble and grub. Oh, got only one on that one. I need to pick up 2. Start to turn that around. And I think I've probably turned it back now, haven't I? So nearly there. And I've pulled one out, but guess what? Don't matter. Right, now I'm going to use the one placer if I don't. Oops. Somebody else got this painting. I'm so pleased I managed to get it. That's that bit. Right. We are nearly there, so it's coming up to the time and I'm now going to love you and leave you. And everybody, please take care if you've got snow wherever you are. And if you've got ice, take extra care. And please look after your loved ones, and especially those going through a hard time. So, on that note, boink, 2, I love that click, 3, 4. There we go. And what do we reckon? Let's see it without the light. Oh wow, you can see it loads better without the light. And you can see the different blues, the different shades. And then you can see the flipping whatnot, can't you? The putty. I have to get a pin for that. That hurts. Yeah. Right, so on that note, I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you. Happy diamond painting, everybody. Bye-bye.